mama ya bibaku. Hey mama ngai tai bisini. Eke fade lufu me bisimi. Eke angai matenjali. Umeke mofu ome ali. Umisikinyete ahali. Eya baku ya iwani nyeti bali. Eke mama na no yetaki. Mama ibai batu, biki mama yambi batu. Hey mama ngai tai bisini, eke fade lufu me bisimi. Eke angai matenjali, umeke mofu ome ali. Umisikinyete ahali, eya baku ya iwani nyeti bali. Eke mama na no yetaki, taki yabi wanda kalali. No no atoli kanali, no no nakaba kaba. Bigi mama ye bisi sama, Nikolina ye bisi sama. Anga di jana pinasi sama, uminteng asu bisi kaba. Bigi mama ye bai batu, bigi mama ya bibatu. Shakwasi ya bibatu, Boy Djalis ya bibatu. Yo, Remi Djalis, Steve n'a comment on fica de bagu boy. Mama ta so even think kalito so pidi go pai. Tate bini family ke mini bi wai. Atende ngasa ta kumana tra asinye wai. Upeke telefon elbe ke bi kai wawasai. Asimwanga wisi pe pai del daki don kukai. Wisi yo Djalis na muna mami ne ye pai. Ne de me kai tata pili ne ke kawin kawai. Piki mama ke piti na mo pusa mali pita. Ibeke teki bible wakai kya kadubo pai. Chai shaki bar hallelujah. Mga bakuri sirlai. Binasang gaga ibyo mo. Suko po nung kuchai. Biki mama ya bibatu, Djalis ya bibatu, Remi Djalis ya bibatu, Remi Djalis ya bibatu, Commando boy ya bibatu. Ege, legi dapu ya langa, legi sa mama, yang ada yang baku juga.
Yo, hey suck man. Kill, je wordt gezocht man. Gezocht door wie? Ja, een of andere kill. You know, die man zegt hij heeft zijn teammate gefloten. Fuck dat soort kills man. Ik ben gewapend op bosnisch-niveau. Ik ben gewapend op bosnisch-niveau. Niemand doet fokken als spits op float. Ik ben gewapend op Irak-niveau. Niet fokken yo, dit is geen joke. Ik ben gewapend op bosnisch-niveau. Niemand doet fokken als spits op float. Ik ben gewapend op Irak-niveau. Niet fokken yo, dit is geen joke. Op bosnisch-niveau zet ik dodelijke flows. Bos niet kan niet fokken, want ik maak geen jokes. Ik kan je ondersteboven met je benen omhoog. Loop met een boog of krijg het op het oog. Mijn handen in je fucking nek dat je bijna choke. Als je gaat joke, roken, raken ze bevlogen. Maar jackass-schap kan ik echt niet gedogen. Ze mogen, maar hou je fucking ogen open of krijg het in de kloten. Fysiek aanleer, ik wijs niet te verstoten. Want ik breek je poten, ik ben gewapend op Bosnisch niveau. Niemand moet fokken als spits op flow. Ik ben gewapend op Irak niveau. Niet fokken yo, spit is geen joke. Ik ben gewapend op Bosnisch niveau. Niemand moet fokken als spits op flow. Ik ben gewapend op Irak niveau. Niet fokken yo, dit is geen joke. Straks komen geschillen als we chillen met de billen. Dus je van die kills die smas willen killen. Als je deze kan krijgen, kan je een ander chillen. Ik ga geen smas klappen omdat ze niet willen. Smaatjes genoeg die je honger kunnen stillen. Maar daarvoor moet je wel skills chillen. Als je het niet hebt, is het jammer chillen nep. Of koop je een cabrio met open cap. Zat die willen als je genoeg boekjes hebt. Kunnen laten gaan, dan ben je een echte. Als je kan flowen, dan hoef je niet te vechten. Kan je het met een woordenwisseling beslechten. Vaak ga je winnen, maar vaak ook verliezen. Het zijn eenmaal vrouwen die het hebben te kiezen. Als je eentje hebt, hou haar in de smiezen. Anders verlies je nog je fucking kiezen. Ik ben gewapend op Bosnisch niveau. Niemand moet fokken als spits op flow. Ik ben gewapend op Irak niveau. Niet fokken yo, dit is geen joke. Ik ben gewapend op Bosnisch niveau. Niemand moet fokken als spits op flow. Ik ben gewapend op Irak niveau. Niet fokken yo, spit is geen joke. Iedereen denkt de man te zijn, maar kom je te kloot, dan doe ik weer pijn. Vrijheid, blijheid zou het moeten zijn, maar dat is het niet, dus je moet maar weten. Ieder van ons wordt heen en weer gesmeten, arm of rijk, dat je maar begrijpt, voordat je weer eens naar iets grijpt. Want voor je het weet ben je zo uit de pijp, dat is de loon voor dat stom gezeik. Stomme ruzies eindigen zo vaak met een lijk, want net als jij hebt ook ik scheid. En ik zal je kraken, daarom moet je waken. Ik ben gewapend, je raakt gehavend, ik deel de lakens, je kan niks maken. Dit is Spitfaya, Rotterdam, Maashaven, een van de talks die over Rotterdam waken. Ik ben gewapend op Bosnisch niveau, niemand moet fokken als spits op flow. Ik ben gewapend op Irak niveau, niet fokken yo, dit is geen joke. Ik ben gewapend op Bosnisch niveau, niemand moet fokken als spits op flow. Ik ben gewapend op Irak niveau, niet fokken yo, dit is geen joke. Aha, yeah, Jermaine, aha, yeah, Jermaine, aha, yeah, Jermaine, aha, yeah, give it up.
Hey, pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, got NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them and no one give me. All the ladies come follow me. You may Spitfire, bouncy with D. Fire still originally. Flexi lady, go and call me. You may today, you may have me. Me gone over the NBC. Man like me, not deal with chichi. Pussy the thing that we need, you see. Hey, pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, got NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them and no one give me. Yes, pussy we need, yes, not chichi. You may Spitfire, got NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them and no one give me. Hey, do what you want, but no bullshit chant. In this game, me a two skill a man. Over here, over there, another one. Flexi ladies, cause they stay in the plan. Today, tomorrow, me give them other one. Spitfire, them a true champion. None of them a eat straight out from me hand. None of my stupid and not understand. That's why body boy man want along. Open your ear and listen to the song. Man like me, I do marathon. Now you hear this son, the one. You may Spitfire, get the underpon. Give you ladies fun, yes, pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, the NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them a no one give me, boy. Pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, the NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them a no one give me. Yes, pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, the NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them a no one give me. All them ladies come follow me. You may Spitfire, bouncy with D. Fire still originally. Flexi lady, go and call me. You may today, you may have me. Me gone over the NBC. Man like me, not deal with chichi. Pussy the thing that we need, you see. Hey, pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, the NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them and no one give me. Why? Pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, the NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them and no one give me. Yes, pussy we need, not chichi. You may Spitfire, the NBC. Them body and the man want see. The MEI, them and no one give me.
Move fire, move fire, yo move fire, move fire, move fire. That Babylon a man, them a this Rasta man. Move fire, cause that them a know the boss. Move fire, them ras, and tie them make them eat all grass. Cause Babylon you want kill we, don't you see the way make them treat. Even if them a talk them see. Tired of the fight them sleepy. No cause for so long them a holding them gun. Long way to come from the day you was born. Blackness the devil you was born with a horn. No speaking out aloud even though my life is torn. Tired to see how now them man's corn. And right now me I see no other form. Only escape is stone of the land. Fling the fire so we burn Babylon. Now more fire come make we burn Babylon. More fire. By one, more fire. Live long. Babylon a man, them a this was man. More fire. Them ass. More fire. Cause them a know the boss. More fire. Bone them ras. And tie them make them eat all grass. This is an option. 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 Hey yo. Hey yo.
Yeah, man, one. Yeah, I'm gonna continue from where I left off the last time. This video is in English. Deze video is in het Engels. It's a video in Engels. If you hear me speaking a strange language in between, it's because I'm African from Amazon jungle. So yes, so just saying, I'm not continental African or whatever some might think. Yeah, just saying. So let's check here. Yeah, this part. This is a part. Oh yeah, this is an old part, man. From South Africa when the Zimbabweans had to leave. I must skip to the next part, man. Because I saw one girl speaking yesterday, and she was speaking on that she's being forced to be to identify as African. But it's the same thing I'm saying in Suriname and in the Netherlands. They are doing the same thing, saying everybody needs to become Afro and forget about, yeah, we are all Afro. No, we're not, because these Afros from the plantation were killing my people in the jungle in Suriname for 500 years. They are enemies of my ancestors, these so-called New York Negroes or whatever, 5 civilized tribes and the black hunters. I've shown it in the videos before this, even in the video yesterday I've shown it. So you can go and look it up, black hunters. So I'm totally different. I'm African from Amazon jungle. Let's that be clear. Oh yeah, this one is where Cameron was saying that he's not African. Let's hear it, man. It's from this guy Sheiko of Sheiko.
You know, I'm a proud African, black British African. Yeah, very. Black niggas everywhere. That don't mean that they. You know, I'm a proud African, black British African. Yeah, very proud of that. You understand? There's black niggas everywhere. That don't mean that they African because you black. Black don't mean African. No, I
You see how they change definition as they go? Black doesn't mean African any longer. I thought the only black people on the planet were Africans. African is a phenotype. That's why I'm saying I am African from Amazon jungle. And Columbus was never in North America. North America is a totally different continent, just like Africa and Asia. South America, where I come from, Caribbean area, Suriname, Guyana, there is where Columbus went. There is Parimamer. Even Django from the slave movie is from South America. Willie Lynch is from South America, Wild Coast, Suriname. All this story is fantasy. That's why it's even called Indianenverhalen in Dutch. Yes, in Dutch it's called America story. It's called Indianenverhalen, means it's fake. Literally, yes, it's a saying in Dutch. Dat zijn Indianenverhalen. Those stories are Indian stories. It means those are fables, made-up stories. That's what we know if you went to school. I'm from the academy in the Netherlands. Just saying, for those fools who think, oh no. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So you hear this guy Cameron saying, yeah man, because these guys in North America and entertainers are the representative of these kind of things when they go out there. They will get some entertainer to do representation and all those stuff. And but whatever is their business. But to make it clear, Columbus was never in America where Cameron is and this so-called FBA is asking for reparation. Columbus was never there. Columbus discovered America by going to South America. It's a different continent. America is South America. Yes, they stole the name just like you see FBA, I was telling you in the movie, stole. We are also Maroons. Maroons are from South America, a different continent. But these people know, many of these devils know that many of the continental Africans, they don't know. Many Africans don't even know that there is black people in Amazon, Africans living there. They don't know that there is even a place called Jamaica. They think Jamaica is on the continent. Many of Africans still think. That's why when these guys, so-called foundational bug broken American, come say, we influence everybody. How if they are living in trees, they have no television, they have no development. How did they see you for you to have engagement, for you to influence anyone? That's how stupid they are. These people, they live in trees, but you influence them how? You need television because you was being portrayed on MTV, exploited. We created hip hop. Did you sell it and make money? No, all these hip hoppers are in jail, in prison for 400 years. Black doesn't mean African. The only black people I know on the planet are African. It's a phenotype. When the Caucasian came to South America, my people were there in the jungle, in the Amazon jungle. These Caucasians said, these people look like West Africans. That's how they came with the idea that these people came from Africa. That's how they came. I have papers and even videos about it. It's the real. That's how they came about it. Like, oh, these people, they look like the West Africans, man. Like those Ghanaians and Nigerian, but they are here in the jungle. And they met these Saramacanos who have Dutch name there, and they speak Portuguese mixed Africans, and they thought those people were left behind by the Portuguese people. The Portuguese were even the first one to go to Africa, they say, to bring people there. And even if we bring people from Africa today to America, does it mean that the so-called FBA is not there today already? If I bring 10 million Africans today to South America, does it mean that my people are not there already in the jungle? With your story, they brought people to America, it's well documented, yes. Does it mean that if you bring 100 million Africans from the continent to Europe today, does it mean I'm not here in the Netherlands? Nigga, even in the Bible it states there shall be nothing. It states that there shall be nothing new under the face of the sun. There is nothing new. All these things already existed. Black people was already here in Europe like 1,000 years ago. They will kick them out. They come back like steal stuff like the Caucasian is doing right now. Like how Trump is kicking everybody out. This guy, yeah, and black doesn't mean African. What does it mean? These people are beyond stupid, man. They are hateful. This is, and I told you they are just like the Caucasian colonizer. Now you see it. They will make something up and go along with it because they have no culture. They have no God. Because if you have God, what he's doing right now, lying in the open, is punishable by sin, not by sin, by execution almost, because you are a liar. And a liar is a devil. And a devil is a liar. Just saying, making things up as they go along. That's what I was saying. First they said, we are Africans and from America, man. And then they come together with these so-called African in dashikis. And then 10, 20 years later, no, and we are different people, man. And then they will try and steal your culture while they're going. And that's why you see this FBA creating so-called flags with Angola symbols on it. These niggas are stealing everything, stealing Maroon history from Akompong like it was them, but they hate Jamaicans. Stealing 1804 from the Haitians, but you're saying Haitians are not American. The Haitians are the only American there. Columbus discovered America by going to South America. South America is Caribbean to Haiti, Hispaniola. Columbus never went to North America. It's a stolen story, just like they went and stole Colombia and started Columbia Pictures. These niggas are thieves. They have no God. That's real. It's not a joke. Nigga, real talk. They make things up as they are born liars. Devil seed, because the devil is a liar.
I didn't
Nigga.
mean to say that, but we're from Africa, bro.
Black don't mean African.
You know, I want to knock some sense in the head. You know, I'm a proud African, black British African. Yeah, very.
Black niggas everywhere. That don't mean that they.
You know, I'm a proud African, black British African. Yeah, very proud of that. You understand?
There's black niggas everywhere. That don't mean that they African because you black. Black don't mean African.
No, I didn't mean to say that, but we're from Africa, bro. It's the heart of a black man. That's where we from. It's the land of the black man.
I'm not African. If you want to be African, that's on you.
You see that? But when I make movie, and if you go and watch, you will see that these movies will get 100 billion views. But when I make videos, I'm not a Negro, but I'm really not a Negro. You see that? Because Negroes are people from the plantation where I come from in South America. When they say, hey, that is a nigger, they mean somebody from the city. Even if you go to mainland Africa right now and continent, and you say, and they will tell you, that guy is from the city, they mean that city African has no culture. Because people from the village have culture. They know their history. People in the city don't. It was never different. Those people from the plantation, they have Dutch and Caucasian name. Many of the Saramacano people have Dutch and Caucasian name. I don't. My name is Djalis. Nigga, my grandfather has his African name. All of them. Real talk, nigga. And you will see this part, this woman will say she is black Indian, that she doesn't want to be called Africa. To me, they are not Africans, just like I know they are not African, because they are mixed people or whatever they claim to be. I don't care. They were in the army of the Caucasian, the colonizer. That's what I know. Fighting against my race in South America. Buffalo Soldiers, sung by Bob Marley. Go listen to it. They would take those Buffalo Soldiers from New York and bring them to South America. Those are the people in Paramaribo and mainland and Jamaica, of whom Philip Scott was saying, a Jamaican said he's not African. No, because Africans live in Akompong Moortown. We live next to rivers because we build boats. The river is our highway. Nigga? These people, man. Yeah. Let's listen to this. That's what I mean with they are supporting their own children. I shown you that yesterday in the Black Hunter papers. Go and read it. That's even here on YouTube. You will see the same thing. If you bring things like an IFBA North America, it will be promoted. If you bring something from South America or culturally, like I speak my real language in Amazon jungle, coolies even from India will fight it because they want to come and populate in South America, they think. Devils, I know, claiming other people's stuff like it was this and then go around like they looking for justice. Even if you go to Suriname, you will see only Bakrus. In the Bakru is statues. They pray to statues in the city. If you pray to statues, is Bakru, is the devil. All this coolie Indian stuff you see now in Paramaribo and Suriname, that is all Bakru, man. Bakru worship in the open. But they only speak about Haitian, and even Haitian voodoo is not, the voodoo doll is not voodoo doll. That's not voodoo. They have no culture. They don't know what it is. But I'm going to leave it at that. But let's listen to that and then skip to the next. Otherwise, I'll be talking too much in between, man.
I'm not
African. Yeah, very. You know, I'm a proud African, black British African. Yeah, very proud of that. You understand?
There's black niggas everywhere. That don't mean that they African because you black. Black don't mean African.
No, I didn't mean to say that, but we're from Africa, bro. It's the heart of a black man. That's where we from. It's the land of the black man.
I'm not African. If you want to be African, that's on you.
Bitch, I'm from America. Okay. I'm not African. Okay. Watch your mouth. Be fighting with that. Watch your mouth. I said be fighting with that. Watch your mouth talking to me. Don't call me fucking African. Okay. Watch your mouth.
When I was making video 3-4 years ago, and I was telling people about this phenomena, they thought it was a joke. No, I was making video telling my people on YouTube, like from the jungle, like, oh, we can go to Africa. And Ghana is giving and places away if you wanna go to Africa and all this. And somebody from Paramaribo, a city Negro from Suriname, came and said, "You're not supposed to tell them that we are Africans. You're supposed to say that we are a new people and that we are from Suriname. We are Surinamese." I was like, no, I'm not Surinamese, nigga. Surinamese people, you told me the land is of Native Americans from Mongolia. Do I look Mongolian with straight hair? No, so I cannot be Surinamese. I was born in the jungle with a Dutch passport, Dutch nationality. I was never Surinamese. So my ground of my grandfather and my grandmother is really a Dutch property, if somebody, if anything, because I was born as Dutch national. I'm not Dutch like Hollander. You can the ethnicity of the Dutch people is Hollander, or Fries, or an like Frisian, or an Limburger, Hunebeddenbouwer. You cannot become those things because it's an ethnicity. That's why these people in America will say there's a Holland man. It cannot be, because a Holland man is a Dutchman, like ethnicity. I can be a Dutchman in the sense of nationality, Nederlander. I was born with a Dutch passport. So I was never Surinamese, I was never Caribbean. All these things you're saying is foolery. You see that? But I was born in the Amazon jungle, identified by the government, the colonizer 500 years ago as an inboorling, inlander. And then it became from inlander, bosneger, bush Negroes, like the bushman from South Africa. They used to call my people. And then it changed into an African. And then they changed it to Blackaman. Blackaman is black man. Balakaman, Bidaleki. The Blackaman. And from that Blackaman, they changed it now. They want to change it now to Afro. Yeah, but that all those things are foolishness for me, because I'm from the jungle. I was never, or only engagement with the colonizer was my people raiding the plantation, because they were capturing my people in the jungle, bringing them to Paramaribo, to slavery. We would go to the plantation and destroy the plantation. That's why Willie Lynch left and went to North America. Because of my people, slavery stopped, not because of Lincoln. All those stories foolery. Because it was not longer profitable for them to be there. They left and went to Argentina, and where you have Israel now. Because Israel used to be where I'm from. Yes, it's called Joden Savannah. Go over there. They came there in 1685 or so. My first treaty was 1620. After that, those other runaway Negroes, many of them, he came there with the Caucasian, came into the jungle, and they signed a treaty in 1760, and they are called Okaners, Awuka. But me, I'm Okano. Because this Okano sounds similar like Okaner, but I know Okano as from my grandfather, beginning of time, from my grandmother and grandfather. I know our ethnicity of my grandfather and grandmother is Okano. It's not guessing. To them, if they want to call themselves Okaner or Saramakaner, that's their business. They have their own king, they have their own gods. Their God is not my God and can never be my God. That's these people cannot understand. Yeah, we all suppose it will never happen. That's why the colonizer was there. My people was fighting against them, because we have our own God system. Our God will never allow it. Your God is non-consequential. Mine is consequential immediately. Not like Bruce Lee, but immediately. Yes. Totally different. That's why I'm telling you, your Allah is not my Allah. Your Jesus is not my Jesus. Even if you would believe in Jesus and I would believe in Jesus, still your Jesus would never be my Jesus. Because your belief is not my belief. When you go to the city, you go to your own home, to your own house. I don't know what is in your house. I don't know what is in your mind, in your head. You're just saying that you believe in something. That's not witnessing anything. You cannot prove it. That's unprovable evidence. It's foolery. I believe in God, man. Yeah, to yourself, not to me, you don't. That's why your God can never be my God. You just babbling, nigga. FBA can never be my people. They are even from a different continent. They are from North America. It's totally different continent than South America. Straight hair Indian Mongolians come from North America. Where I come from, we have Sambo. This Caribbean, I'm not Caribbean. Caribbean is from the Caribbean. These black Indians, they live where I live. It's called Galibi. Alamina albina. There, if you go there, you will see black like this Dravidian, but they are Native Americans with curly hair, like Coolie. Even, okay, I will show the girl in a minute, and you will see her name is Coley or Coley. Yeah, this name Coley is a name where I come from. It simply means like cola, like black. Coolie, and black is identified as slave, like Santa Claus and his slave. That's why the Caucasian will say they will play the role of Santa and you will be the slave. That's what is going on. That's what you don't know. You stupid one. They are just playing a role. Don't you see that when they are living on stolen land, why you have to swear on the Bible in the North American court? Just imagine how deceptive your society is. They are living on stolen land while you have to swear on the Bible when you go into court. That would mean that the Bible agrees with them stealing the ground they live on. Could they be the real Jesus? No, otherwise their Jesus said it's okay to enslave and kill those Native Americans and Africans. So you don't, even though they claim a Jesus, it's possible, but it's not your Jesus. My Jesus is different. If your Jesus and my Jesus is the same, it would be possible for me to commit the same deeds that you are committing, and I know I would never commit those deeds. You understand that? My Allah would not live on stolen land like many of these Arab people live in there, killing Africans and then claiming, I believe in Allah. Man, your Allah is not my Allah. Because my Allah would not allow that to happen. Because it's injustice. Otherwise, you have to prove it, that somebody did you wrong. That's why the Bible states, prove all things. Even if you go to court, what do they say? You attack that guy. Why did you do it? Because he did this. Oh, prove it that he did it. If you can prove that he did it, okay, it was in self-defense. You see, you're free to go. Me, I had to go to prison because the judge told me, no, you acted out of anger and you acted like your own judge. You see, because the judge was like, no, what you did was, this guy did this thing. You said there is proof that he did it, but you went there before the police came there. You went there and you came into action and you did something to this guy. So that's why that's why I had to go to prison, for example. You understand? That's why it's proof all things. We don't think the same. If you don't have the same God, your God is your cultivation, your upbringing. If something is not your upbringing, part of your upbringing, my people don't consider it to be culture. If it's not part of your upbringing. Is every black American being brought up with hip-hop? No, it's not a culture. Is everybody in your society being brought up with the Bible? Yes. Oh, then the Bible is a culture element in where you come from. You see, because everybody from your people, your bloodline is participating in it to cultivate themselves in their upbringing. You stupid one. Yeah, so this woman is gonna say, I'm not African stuff. But when I make videos, I'm not a Negro. They will attack it. The Caucasian, coolies, city Negroes from Suriname. Everybody will attack it. Because they are a miserable bunch. Seed of the devil. They think that's the way you get justice. by wronging our. These are the same people who were fighting against my race already 500 years ago. And here on YouTube, I'm just proving the truth. When you see Sarah Macanus will attack my channel because they are sad. They are a sad bunch. If people don't like your race, check my quality video and check this. Just saying, nigga. Real talk.
Africa, bro. It's the heart of a black man. That's where we from. It's the land of the black man.
I'm not African. If you want to be African, that's on you.
Bitch, I'm from America. Okay. I'm not African. Okay. Watch your mouth. Be fighting with that. Watch your mouth. I said be fighting with that. Watch your mouth talking to me. Don't call me fucking African. You African booty scratcher. You hear me?
I've lived in the States and I know how people can be.
This na the Nigerian man wey dey kill for inside South Africa on Sunday, which was June 28th. Wetin dey burst my head na say na front of his shop wey be say e dey, na there dey for offer. According to reports wey we dey get from South Africa, they say this particular man wey dey very popular for South Africa, wey they call Big.
You see, this is Ebonics of mainland Africa, continental Africans. You see that? You fake, because I've seen this girl was presenting her show on YouTube, or no, not on YouTube, on TikTok or whatever, speaking on this what I said, because she was saying the same thing this woman was saying, like, I am not African, I have African roots, but I'm Caribbean, I have Caribbean culture. That's what I'm saying, like, okay, she knows she is not African, fine, just like I know I'm not a Negro because I'm from the jungle. In South America, when they say you African, they mean you from the jungle. Yeah, because they will say the same thing like they tell the continental Africa. You live in trees, all this kind of weird stuff. And I will tell them, you was bought or fucked for 400 years on the plantation. We were all there. No, I was not there. You was there. I was in the jungle for 400 years. And your parents, your ancestors were fighting against my ancestors. Your ancestor's name is Black Hunter. Your identity is not lost. Your name is Black Hunter. Zwarte Jager, bounty hunter on Curaçao. Real talk. So this is the patois of some. This was when they attacked a Nigerian in South Africa. Let's see a bit of it, man.
Now businessman wey get shop and business for South Africa. On Sunday, June 28th, around that cool hours, in there for front of his shop, now some unknown men come here a day. Now they shoot this guy. They waste time for front of his shop multiple times. Now they waka comot. They say this guy where they stay for that.
You hear what they say? Then they waka come out. If we say waka is to walk, it comes from the English. Then they waka come out. But we say that they waka komoto, waka come out, waka komoto. You see? Because my language is more jungle basic. Waka komoto, waka come out. You see? He's making it more English like. But anyways, man, so this guy was shot down in front of his shop in South Africa on the 28th of June, man. I'm just saying, man, just stay in your own country, fix your own house. Let everybody be king in your own house. You hear that, Umar Johnson? Be a prince in your own home. Not even in North America, but in your own home, like fixing your children. That's where it starts. Even if a guy like Umar Johnson would come to the jungle and they would say, this guy doesn't take care of his children, they would kick him out immediately. Because they don't consider you to be a man if you don't take care of your children. Otherwise, you should not have them. That's why they're gonna tell you, man, if you know you broke, you have no money to take care of children, why did you go and get children? Now you're giving these children are having a miserable life because of you. And if you don't even feel guilty about it, like, yeah, they don't listen to me, you are a psychologist. How can you not even talk to your own children, but you think you can talk to other people out there? If you don't have the psychology to talk to your own children, Umar Johnson, why do you think you can come and psychologist anybody out here? So this guy was shut down, and I'm gonna skip to the next because I've already been speaking for almost a half an hour. Yeah, man, let's skip to the next because I was really doing this video to check this small part about this girl when she was saying she's being forced to become Black British and this Black British things incorporates black and Africans from the continent and black Caribbean. But now she's saying it's on paper, it's black Caribbean and black African, because the black Caribbean was there longer in England and all those stuff. But whatever, the thing is, it becomes more diluted, because now you have, and these Jamaican will start having children with the Nigerian and Ghanaian who are there also, and all these things will start becoming one and diluted and will become black British. But she's saying, I don't want that. I want to be black Caribbean, because I have my own culture. I know what I am. Just like I'm saying, like, nigga, I'm from the jungle. My identity is Okano. All this other stuff you might be saying, Maroon, Okana, is all from the colonizer. My original name from beginning of time, from the world, is Okano. It's not what I think, it's what I know. Yeah, I know my ancestral god system. You don't. The God of my ancestors is not unknown to me. Yours, you don't know your God system. Even when they see, that's why I was saying, when they see the ankh or the cross in my, it comes from the Caucasian. That's in your world. It comes from the Caucasian. Just like America is of the Caucasian, in Australia is of the Caucasian, in your world. Nigga, that's the real talk. I'm gonna skip to the next. So you see the hatred in South Africa, just like the FBA hatred in North America. Yeah, when you speak again about slavery, Tariq Nasheed, Columbus was never in North America. South America is a totally different continent, just like Asia and Africa. You're not even American. Yes, you're not foundationally black American, because America that was discovered by Columbus, of whom you are claiming your reparation of, is South America, a different continent. Hispaniola Haiti. You stupid one. Yeah, this girl, I meant, yeah, it was this girl. So let's listen to it, if it's this spot I was talking about. Let's see it, man.
You see, like, northern Nigeria and southern Nigeria, like, they're basically two different countries. It's just that, like, you know, some random British woman add on to what Hamza was saying about the whole, because he's right, like, you see, like, northern Nigeria and southern Nigeria, like, they're basically two different countries. It's just that, like, you know, some random British woman went and drew a border and called it Nigeria, and I feel
It was a woman that did that then, for real, seriously.
Yeah,
It was a British white tea woman, and I will never forgive whitey Britons for this. Oh my god.
Yeah, some random.
Just left us alone.
Go ahead, YG.
And yeah, like what the Fulanis are going through in Nigeria is kind of similar to what the Tutsis are going through in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Congo, okay.
Because obviously I'm Tutsi as well.
You see? And what he's saying is something similar like my people is going through in Suriname, in Amazon jungle. Because when my people say, when I make videos and say, I'm from Amazon jungle, they send Native Americans from Mongolia to say, I was there 10,000 years ago. Even if you was there before Columbus, 1,000 years ago, we don't care. We was there 10,000 years ago. It's our land. That's what they do. Nigga. And then I will tell them, okay, I'm African, so you have to fight for Suriname and I will be fighting for Africa. Because I'm African, so I'm fighting for Africans. Real talk. I'm African from Amazon jungle. There is African from Nigeria, African from Congo, African from Asia with different name called Papua and all those names. Nigga, understood? That's where we keep it. Native Americans, let Native Americans fight for their land. I'm fighting for my land. The planet is of Africans. So these Native Americans who say that America is their land, they have to take America and bring it on a different planet. Because the first one on this planet is the African. So by default, America is a possession of the African from beginning of time. You came there 10,000 years ago, you saying. It's not what we know. Did you have GPS to know that my people were on the other side of the jungle in Amazon? No, you don't. If you go to Papua, you will see straight hair and Indonesian people there and this original Papua from the jungle. just like in India. If you go to India, you will see the street hair and a so-called Indian coolie, and you will see the peppercorn and African in the jungle on Andaman Island. Just like my race in Suriname, because those Andaman Island people, they have bow and arrow. My people have bow and arrow in Amazon. Yes, just like Native Americans. My grandfather had bow and arrow. He even made bow and arrow for me. I had my bow and arrow in Suriname, growing up like a real Native American inlander. They used to call us inlander in the beginning. Oh, that is an inlander. People in the inlands from the jungle, like from the country. Like in America, they have countrymen. That's how it is for my people over there. You understand? It's like countrymen. If you go to Jamaica, it's the same thing. And these Philo Scott, they have no idea about those things. A Jamaican said he's not African. So what? This is a Jamaican girl, I think, or wherever she's from, Trinidad or wherever. She's saying I'm not African. I have African roots, but I don't want to be called African. I want to be called Caribbean black, black Caribbean or black Caribbean British. So to me, it's fine. But the other way around is that people are coming in the Netherlands and Suriname saying, we have to become Afro, man. Forget about being Okano or Saramacano. That if Saramacano want to be Negroes or whatever is their business, they are a different tribe. We don't have the same food. We don't speak the same language. Their habit is not my habit. Their God can never be my God, and my God is definitely not their God. You see that? The same goes for anybody out there, any group. Your God can never be my God, nigga. Real talk. It's not a joke. Alright.
Also, like I see, but I'm not from there, so I'm not obviously not going through what the issues that they're going through, but I still support them in it. But it's like they're basically being told that they're not Congolese, even though they've been there for like centuries. They're being told they're not indigenous to the land, and it goes back to what Hamza said as well about the whole agricultural versus pastoralist thing, where most of the tribes in Congo are agricultural, and then we're like nomad. Well, we're not nomadic obviously because we're settled, but originally obviously Tutsis in general were nomadic pastoralists, just like Fulanis. And then obviously it's the same thing in Nigeria, where most of the cultures in Nigeria are agricultural, and then you got the nomadic pastoralist Fulanis being told, "Oh, you're not."
Oh yeah, you see the name of this girl I was saying? What is her name? Coolie. Yeah, like cola, like coal. You see, coaly, like black. Yeah, these people in India. Yeah, he thought he was in. Yes, because in India, the people there have peppercorn hair. The indigenous people in the jungle, they are just like my race in South America. They are living on Andaman Island. I've seen them. And they dress the same with this red clothing. If you go to the jungle to my people, you will see the same red clothing like these Andaman Island people there. Even here in my video, you see red clothing. Just like these people in the jungle there on the Andaman Islands when you go to India. The indigenous people of India are those people on Andaman Island, not the straight hair coolie. That's a mixture of Turkish people from the Ottoman Empire. Yes, it's the same thing like what is going on now in Brazil. In 50 years, there were 100 million so-called Africans in Brazil. Right now, it's being reduced to maybe 60 million or 50 million because the other ones have become mixed races. They mixed up because every 4 years or so, they will send like 2-3 million and a Caucasian Portuguese and Spaniard to Brazil to mix with the Africans over there and the Native Americans to change the population up. That's the same thing in Morocco and India. India is one of the longest, but those people from India, they are Aryans. They are from northern Asia, where you have Iran, not Iran, Russia, and those Turkish people. The Ottoman Empire, they were all the way. Even Iran had people, but these Iran people, they are Turkish people also, because they are related. Even Turkey is part of Europe. Yeah, they are more indigenous than the Northern European. That's it. But they are the same people, just like an These Israeli and the Turkish people, they are related. These people in Gaza, they are African children with Turkish. Yes, from the Ottoman Empire. That's why when I see say the Ghana Empire, go look Ghana Empire. Ghana Empire used to be where Mali is today, used to be Ghana Empire. An empire is from ocean to ocean or across the ocean. These people are stupid, and even continental Africans will want to come and say, it cannot be Ghanaian. Are you stupid? It was an empire. Yeah, it was Ghana Empire in those days, just like you have the English Empire. Now America is trying to become an empire by stealing Venezuela and all those places. These people have no thinking skill. I should not say thinking skill. They have no comprehension skills. Ze hebben geen bevattingsvermogen. Is nul. As soon as someone said, yeah, they brought Africans to South America and Suriname and those places. Yeah, if you bring Africans there today, does it mean there were no Africans there before that? Just saying, man.
From
I'm gonna skip to the next part.
there, your immigrants and that, and then these same people from the southern part of Nigeria would then be, trying to cling on to Jamaicans and Black Americans. It doesn't. It's dumb.
You're gonna say something.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead,
on.
Kandaki.
Because you're omitting like a lot of information. Because Fulani herdsmen, like they're known like to off like other tribes in Nigeria. Like they're known to like have their cows and cattle go to other people's farms and like off people there. Like, they're very known for like that.
Why?
I don't know about
What
that.
do they like? Why though? Like, why would they do that?
I don't think that's true. I think that's propaganda.
You see what I was saying? Within Nigeria, the Fulani and Igbo, they are also quarreling over that. Who was here first? I was here before you. It's the same thing going on. That's why I'm like, man, fix your own home before you go out there. It's like the Blood and Crips are fighting, and Umar Johnson is saying he's the prince of Pan-Africanism. Start stopping this war between the Blood and the Crips. For example, nigga, real talk, man. Fix your own home.
What does the website say? You guys, wait. I just want to clarify something. If it's a valid source, if it's a valid source,
Guys, I'm gonna find
Curly.
I don't have the energy to see. So I don't need to keep doing this because it's my life. So just IA.
No, but what's the .org? Yeah, then it's real. Then it's a verified source. If it has org,
okay, .za, right? And
it's a verified source.
So this part is where a Nigerian got a little bit upset because they was giving Nigerians a bad name, and he came there on the panel and he was like, listen, when South Africa was in trouble, Nigeria gave them 60 billion or so during the apartheid era. And somebody was there saying, it's not true, man, it's a lie. And then they looked it up, and it turned out to be true, man. Let's see it. So yeah, that's why many Nigerians are upset with South Africa, saying, we gave you $60 billion when the Caucasian was killing you, but now you want to kick us out. Let's see.
Makes reference to, and I'll quote it, okay, so it says at historical level, there can be no doubt, that Nigeria was one of the leading African countries, in the anti-apartheid struggle. Examples of this include its pivotal role in establishing the United Nations Special Committee Against Apartheid in the 1960s, and the involvement of ordinary Nigerians like students who contributed financially to the anti-apartheid movement in reaction to the 1976 Soweto uprisings, and Nigerian civil servants who likewise contributed portions of their salaries. Nigeria also supported the frontline states through the 1980s, and by the end of apartheid in 1994, it had contributed an estimated $61 billion towards.
Thank you very much.
But what's the source? You can't say that without a source.
Facts have nothing to do with your feelings.
It's a verified source.
It has nothing to do with your feelings.
These angry Nigerians, can you just let me get a word out?
So, and now this this South African girl is there on the panel, and she's gonna cuss out this Nigerian because she's like, you're trying to shame and South Africans that Nigerians gave them $60 billion, because she's like, and we are brothers and sisters in Africa. So if you gave Nigeria Nigerians gave $60 billion to South Africans, you don't have to speak about it and trying to shame us in front of everybody. We gave, but she's gonna cuss him out like, let's see. And, and when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is what I was saying. This is just like Suriname, where I come from, with city Negroes, and not even city Negroes and bush Negroes alone, city Negroes among themselves. Neighborhood against neighborhood, Saramacanos up the river against Saramacanos down river. It's the same thing, just like Blood and Crips. Yes. That's why I'm like, what are you doing this? I'm the king of Pan-African and all this thing. No, nigga. I'm not going along. I'm just living my life. If Caucasian wanna fly to the moon, it's their business. Yeah, man. That's the real talk. All I see y'all Negroes doing is coming. I'm a Pan-Africanist and cuss people out and beg for money. Scam people like Polite, scamming the people. And yeah, yeah, let's leave it at that, man. Let's listen to this girl. She's gonna get mad and then cuss this guy out, man.
Angry Nigerians.
That's nothing to do with your feelings.
These angry Nigerians. Can you just let me get a word out?
This is fine.
Just so angry.
Miss Tola, can you drop? Genuinely, I know it sounds mad, but I don't even care. So I don't even know why it's getting so loud.
No, I just came here to.
So, Ingard, I'm gonna let you respond to MCC. I read the source and I'll leave it like that.
Listen. I'm gonna respond to this person over here. See, the thing with these people, they're very obsessed with us. None of this has anything to do with us. We're not involved in whatever these Nigerians have going on with Americans or Caribbean people. It has nothing to do with us, even historically. Yet they love to bring us up. So here's the thing. 48 million Nigerians, 18% of their population, you can fact check this, openly defecate on streets. Yet these people are telling my people that they contributed to our freedom. Let me tell you something. In 1950,
but the fact is there.
Hold on, when I'm talking, shut up.
What the hell?
I'm talking. In 1950, Jamaica was the first country to stop trade with the apartheid government in the 1950s. Yet we don't hear Jamaicans going around talking about, hey, oh, if it wasn't for us, you're not going to be free. That's why the Jamaicans have their foot on your necks right now in the UK. Please. Shut up, Msunu. On about you contributed something to us and you freed my people. In the 1950s, when Jamaica was the first country to stop trade with the apartheid government, why didn't you? When Black Americans, in their oppression, were on the streets, frontlining, for our freedom, why didn't you? But you have the audacity to tell my people that you contribute to our freedom. You're fighting us to stay in our country because you don't want to go back to the shithole that openly defecates on the streets. 48 million of your population openly defecate on the streets, and my people are telling you, go back to that crap shithole of a country that you come from, and you don't want to go, and you're fighting them for that reason.
If you notice, guys,
wait, can I please respond?
not bringing any facts.
I'm next.
Notice when I'm being emotional.
I'm done talking. There's nothing to respond to. I'm not done talking.
Emotional is not facts.
He's cooking, bro. He's cooking.
I'm next.
Emotional.
Yeah, man, I will skip to a last small part and then leave it at that, man. This girl name is Cooley or Coley. But it's just like coal. That's why you have cola. It's black. Exactly. Colo. Yeah. Oh, that was the last part, man. So when you've seen it, man, I'm gonna leave it at that later, man.
mama ibai batu. Biki mama yabi batu. Tei mama ngai tai bisini. Eke fade do fu me bisimi. Eke angai matenjali. Umeke mo fu o me ali. Ubisi kinye te ahali. Eya baku ya iwani nyeti bali. Biki mama na no ye taki. Taki ya bi wanda kalali. No atoli kalali. No na kaba. Bigi mama ye bisi sama. Nikoli na ye bisi sama. Anta di tanga pinasi sama. Uminteng aso bisi kaba. Bigi mama ibai batu. Bigi mama ya bi batu. Shakwasi ya bi batu. Boy Djalis ya bi batu. Yo Remi Djalis ya bi batu. Stimana koma pe ufika de batu boy. Mama tata soy vending kalito so pidigo pai. Tate vini fami ke mini bi wai. Atende gasa tapumana trasinye wai. Upeke telefon elbe ke di kai wawasai. Asimwanga wisi pe pai del daki donku kai. Wisi yo Djalis na muna mami ne ye kai. Ne de me kai tatapuli ne ke kawin kawai. Biki mama ke fiti na mo fusa mali pita. Beke teki bible wakai jaga dugo kai chai shaki bar hallelujah. Mga bakto ni sirlai. Bina siyang gagati pyo mo fusuko po no kuchai. Biki mama ya bi batu. Yo Djalis ya bi batu. Yo Remi Djalis ya bi batu. Donald Djalis ya bi batu. Commando boy ya bi batu. Ege. Legi da boy ya langa. Legi sa mama. Yang ada yang batu.